Don't fucking nod at me. Welcome to Cooking with Demigods. Guys, welcome to Cooking with Demigods. I'm your host. That's such an arrogant piece of shit. Oh my God. Holy fuck. Yeah, you adjust that fucking light, buddy. So fucking arrogant. All right, ready? What is going on, guys? Welcome to my new series, Cooking with Demigods. I'm your host, Billy Love. And today we're gonna be making ground turkey lettuce wraps. I know that sounds like shit, but this is the best thing that you'll ever have in your life. Been a monumental meal in my weight loss journeys. I've done 7 of them, and I eat this probably the most frequently out of anything on this freaking planet. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. Okay, we're gonna start off with our veggies. Very simply, we're gonna do a red bell pepper. I'm gonna use a whole one. What I like to do is just take a chop off the top. Green thing and stem should come out. You just jam your mitts in here. Give it a little twisty twist, pull it out. There you go, you got a clean pepper. It's 2 seconds. Now what we're gonna do, chop it down in half. You can squish it a little bit. And then we're just gonna fire it up like that. We do the same thing with this side. Now, depends on how much you like red peppers. You can leave them like julienne like this, or you can actually dice them. I prefer them diced for this recipe. They're just a strong taste, and I just don't want too much pepper in one bite. So we're just gonna take these, take our thin strips, boom, diced. Take this side. Same idea. If you want to just do one last little, there you go, boom, peppers are done. That literally took, I don't know, what was that, 30 seconds? We're just gonna get a bowl for this. Just slide your peppers into a bowl. Give me those table peppers. All right, peppers are done. Okay, easy there, big girl, easy there. You need a little clothy cloth action here. I need a hero. I don't know why that song's stuck in my head, but it is. All right, next. L'oignon. We're gonna chop this guy in half. I'm gonna use a whole onion because I love veggies. What we're gonna do is there's 2 sides to the onions. There's the top, there's the stem side. You're gonna take a chunk off the top, Now, I like to take the top layer of the onion off just because it's hard and it's chewy. Depends on how poor you are, you know what I mean? Like, I used to eat the whole onion back in the day. No shame in that, but now I just take that top layer off because it is a little bit tough. So what we're gonna do, we still have the stems attached. And the reason why we do that is just because it makes it easier to dice onions. I'm gonna dice them like, kind of like a chef would. I'm not a real chef, but this is how chefs do it. And I was always so resistant to it. I would just chop them up and just like do a million cuts. But actually this saves you so much time. You just do a couple slices on the top like this. You'll do about like 3 or 4 layers, not that serious. Now what we're gonna do is thin little vertical cuts as close as we can to the end of the onion without going all the way down. That's the reason why we have the stem there. And now, just flip our onion like this. Nice little diced onions. It's an easy way to get little diced, perfectly cut onions. Now, sometimes you get this piece of shit at the end. I just like, you know, machine gun it, you know? Just got a little, one of those, yeah, machine gun bills, that's what they call it. So just so you guys know, if you want, like once you get a pile of onions like this, all you do is put pressure on the tip of the knife. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it looks like a tip. And you just put pressure and you just go up and down like this. Right, boom, there you go. That's how you dice an onion, so you don't just get those big, massive, disgusting chunks. We're gonna do the same thing with this one. Also guys, how many veggies you use and what veggie you decide to use is up to you. This doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Wow, that looks so beautiful. I think this was a very nice onion, to be honest. All right, cool, boom. Onions are chopped. Take our bowl. Just everywhere. Also, back of the knife, slide. Don't use the sharp side of the knife. Don't be stupid. No wonder your dad fucking hates you. All right, we're gonna throw this stuff in the garbage. Garbage over here. I always clean up while I cook because fuck a huge mess. Okay. Now, just because we have it here, I buy shredded carrots just because it's so much easier. We're gonna toss in a bunch of shredded carrots. That's a lot of veggies. Veggies are prepared. Sad, was that hard? Was that difficult? That was not difficult. That was very easy. Realistically, how long did that take us? Like 5 minutes for all the veggies? The thing is, you wanna keep your recipes as simple as possible because if they get too complicated, you're just not gonna do them. You're gonna be like, fuck this. All right, we'll just prepare the meat now that we're here. All right, guys. Next, what we have is 1 pound, 16 ounces, 450 grams, whatever you wanna call it, of extra lean ground turkey. Now, if you work at a restaurant, you're gonna get a bowl, you're gonna season in the bowl, and you're gonna use your hands, and you're gonna fucking do all that shit. Who cares? All right, and we're here to get jacked. A little bit of salt right in the tray, right in the fucking diaper tray. Throw in a little bit of salt, got a little bit of ground pepper. This is how fucking bros do it, okay? You got some garlic powder. Why don't you just chop up onions and garlic? Because we wanna save fucking time, all right? We already did the veggies. Fuck you. Don't forget the ginger. Okay. We're ready to start cooking, good looking. Let's get to the wolf. I have a wok here. We put it on medium heat. I put it on medium low because this is a wolf, it's really fucking hot. And we're just gonna spray this with some avocado oil, and we're just gonna simply put our veggies down. There we go. Now, obviously, it'd be nice to use oil, but we're trying to save calories here. All right, we'll just let that cook. This is my first time. I'm really excited though. What do I have to do? Tell me all about it. I'll do anything. So, very simple. You don't need to season this because we're gonna put some sauces on this after that are gonna be enough seasoning for the whole dish. So don't worry about seasoning. You just gotta cook this piece of shit with no oil and yeah, keep it simple, baby. Look at this guy, he's screaming. He wants to get eaten. Yeah. Not bad. While that's cooking, put a little more spray. Multitasking, buddy. This is almost done. What we're gonna do is put our ground turkey down. Zero sizzle. Zero sizzle. Okay, these veggies are done. I'll just put a little soy in them, just a tinge. So that they're a little bit. Yeah, cool, that's done. Take it off. Get our ground turkey here. So right now we have medium heat. Also, we'll throw some tube ginger in there. You got ginger cunt, a little bit of ginger. I mean, you could use that in the vegetables or in the meat, doesn't really fucking matter. It's not that serious. The reason why I cook them in separate pans and I just don't cook them together is because you'll get some moisture from the ground turkey that I don't want a part of the whole dish. So like I'll usually cook the ground turkey and if there's a little bit of liquid at the bottom, I'll just kind of like dump it out. A little turkey juice, we don't need the turkey juice, you know? It's your mom's juices. Another raw pink piece of meat. Getting me absolutely going. I'm telling you, I've been making this meal for probably 6 or 7 years. I've not gotten sick of it. I eat it all the time because it's so quick to make and it actually legitimately will be your favorite meal. So what I like to do is like just really fucking go to town against this turkey because I don't want too big of chunks. Also, make sure you cook your turkey all the way through. Fucking poultry, guys. All right, we're almost done here. Till the pink is gone, until the stink is gone. Holy fuck. I've never done this before. Actually, it's gonna be hot as fuck, but we're gonna just try anyways. We're gonna just try and absorb this with a paper towel. This is what I do with oil. Like whenever I cook stuff with oil, and I just don't wanna put it down my drain. All right, next step. We drain the juices. All we're gonna do is combine. We're just gonna combine our turkey with our veggies. Boom. Next, a couple tablespoons of soy sauce. And it doesn't matter, I don't weigh this. Oh no, is there gonna be too much soy sauce? It's like 6 calories. Then we're gonna do a couple tablespoons of thick teriyaki sauce. Yeah, there's a little bit more, but whatever. It is what it is. Now we're just gonna mix this together. I'm gonna put a little bit more teriyaki. Don't tell my fitness pal. And we are just about ready to fuck. Let's go back to the old prep station. We're back at the prep station. What I got is a fresh, crispy head of romaine lettuce. I love head. Make sure you wash your lettuce. I just know some grimy can't grab the fucking lettuce. So it's like, oh, you know what, not today after itching his nuts. So we're just gonna wash the fuck out of this. Isn't this how you wash it? Okay, perfect. Just gotta shake it off a little bit. I'm gonna use this fresh hand towel. It's not fresh, but it's mine. I don't fucking care. Do a little dabby dab. Use this to dry my nuts. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab crispy romaine lettuce leaves. Now you guys might be thinking, what do I look like, a fucking rabbit? It's like, bro, I will fucking fold your dad. I will literally shake kick that guy. All right, that's probably good enough. Okay, there's water everywhere. Put the lettuce down. We're having an emergency here. Another fresh. We're just gonna dab these off because I don't want to have too much liquid. Okay, so we're gonna do them scoop up. Jesus Christ, I missed a spot. There's water everywhere. It's like the last time I hung out with your mom. Place was soaked. You put them scoop up so you can obviously hold the mess. Then all you do is this. You take your bowl, the ground turkey, and you put it inside. Oh, it's the best. I'm gonna come. Did you just say, could you chop a bunch of lettuce? And you did like that? Yeah, of course you could. But where's the fucking fun in that, buddy? Also, it tastes way better in a lettuce wrap. You know how like sometimes you use a spoon or you use a fork and it changes the taste of things? This is totally one of those things. So you can throw this in like a salad, it's not gonna taste the same at all. Food is about the experience too. Just because you're a fucking meathead doesn't mean you just like gotta throw away the culture. Yeah, you're not a meathead, all right? You're a meat stick. Just because you're a meathead doesn't mean you have to throw away the beauty of food, which is like the experience. You wanna you wanna eat this, you grab your buddy that can bench 435 for reps, you bring him over, he pins his ass with a little bit of fucking Primo, a little test. Then you guys share you indulge in a nice meal. See, I've made 6 lettuce wraps and I still have more left over. So joking aside, this is how voluminous this meal is that you actually get so much food out of this. All right, this is just, we still got leftovers. That's for your dad. How do I know how many calories are this? Well, this is what you do. You don't portion out the lettuce wraps and then say like, oh, how many lettuce wraps did I have? What you do is how much ground turkey you made, you just split it up. So if you want half the serving, you just cut that in half. It doesn't have to be perfectly accurate. If you want a quarter of the serving, you do a quarter. But like this right here is about 700 calories. Let me actually do the macros. I'll tell you what this is. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. If I'm doing a whole serving of this, which is what I do, it's gonna be 94 grams of protein, 7 grams of carbs, and 34 grams of fat, for a total of roughly around 720 calories. Now, if that's too much food for you, you don't need that much protein, or that's just a lot of food for you, because this is a ton of food. All you have to do is just cut the turkey in half, just make half the turkey, or cook it all and just split it into 2 halves, that's it. And then it's gonna be half of whatever I just told you, like 380 calories or something like that. All right, all that's left is to have a little taste test here, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Also, this is how you eat it. You flap this guy in, it's just like a taco. So I don't have to tell you how to do it, it's so simple. See how cute that is? Cute little lettuce wrap, you know? Okay, I'm going to take a bite here. Probably the best thing ever. It might be the best cutting meal of all time. It could possibly be, especially if you need protein. How easy it is to make, how good it tastes, and how good the macros are. Honestly, it might be the best of all time. This is definitely a demigod meal, without question. I have fucking turkey sauce all over my shirt now. By the way, speaking of, okay, minus this stain, these are actually, if you guys follow me, these are actually new samples for Anomaly that we're working on for our next drop. I don't know if this will be out in time, but we have a cropped crew neck. We also cropped the neckline here. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. Really great fit. This is just the sample, so there's nothing printed on it. We're definitely gonna do some type of print on the left breast. Probably that's it for these guys, but really, really cool. I'm really happy with these. I love the way they fit. Anyways, back to the food. This meal is definitely going to fill you. Like this meal is a lifesaver for me. I have a huge appetite, so I need food that's filling, but I also don't like to eat I don't like to eat shitty food. So this is like literally a lifesaver. All right, guys, that's it. One of my favorite cutting meals, if not my favorite of all time. Give it a shot, tastes amazing. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers, guys.